So we need to talk about this. This is a Chaos Warrior from the Warhammer Age of Sigmar collection. Why are we talking about this? Because for the last, I want to say, 3 to 4 months, they have completely dominated my life. And they being Warhammer figures. Warhammer in general, Warhammer lore, Warhammer the game, and its surrounding things have been completely dominating my entire life for the last 3 to 4 months. But before we start talking about why I regret doing it, I need to take you back to how it started. So towards the start of last year, it happened to be my birthday. And when you have pennies to spend on your birthday, you go into town to spend them. Or I guess you could go onto Amazon, but I went into town in this case. And as I was browsing town, I stumbled upon a Warhammer shop. The same Warhammer that everybody collected when I was a kid, except I didn't, although I bought 1 box of Chaos Marines and painted them black and then dry brushed them silver and called it a day, and that was it. I had nothing else to do with Warhammer. However, on this particular day, at the start of last year, I decided to walk in for whatever reason. Let's call it nostalgia. So I walk in to the Warhammer shop and I'm looking around and seeing all the figures and seeing all the paints, and I come across this box of Age of Sigmar Chaos Warriors. Now, these aren't the same Chaos Marines that I painted as a kid, but they're very similar in that these are in the fantasy setting, they are part of the Chaos faction, and they kind of look similar in that they've got horns and spiky bits. And whatever it was, I decided that it would be a fun little project to buy these Chaos Warriors, take them home, build them, and paint them, and that was going to be my little treat to myself for my birthday. Little did I know that that would involve buying tools and glues and paints and all sorts of other peripheral things that you need to actually start the hobby of Warhammer. Now, I hadn't intended to get into the hobby of Warhammer. I just thought this would be a cool little nostalgia project. I would paint these guys up, put them on my shelf, and that would be it. I've got a little geeky shelf over to the side here with Dragon Ball stuff and Dungeons and Dragons stuff, and I thought they'll sit there, and that would be another geeky addition to the collection. Oh, how wrong I was. So I painted up 5 of these guys. There's 10 in the box. I still haven't painted the other 5. I painted 5 of them up and I put them on my shelf. And that was kind of it for a while. I did nothing else with Warhammer except a couple of months later I bought the Space Marine 2 game on PlayStation and I played the hell out of that game. That then got me thinking about the 40k setting and not the Age of Sigmar setting. Maybe I could paint a couple of those guys too? No, there was too much. I'd already bought 1 box. It was about 40 British pounds. It's a lot of money for a few little plastic figures. There was no way I was buying any more Warhammer, except this one, the Kill Team starter set. You see, a few months later, I went back into town. I went back to the Warhammer shop, and I looked at the Kill Team starter set that they had laid out on a table in the middle of the shop. You had Space Marines on the left, and you had Plague Bearers, or Plague Marines, I guess, on the right. They were up against each other, they were all really nicely painted, and they had these terrain pieces in the middle, and it looked kind of cool. And I thought, I'd quite like to play that. I mean, I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, I like the combat in that game, so why wouldn't I like the combat in Warhammer, right? Makes sense. So I spoke to the staff, they were super helpful. Helpful in so much as they convinced me to buy the starter set, if that counts as being helpful. So anyway, I came home with the starter set, and I decided to put it together. I put together the Space Marines, I put together the Plague Marines, and I tried to play a game with my eldest son. We set it all up on the table, we opened up the rule book, and I was absolutely blown away by the rules. I had no idea what any of it meant. It was super overwhelming. And this is meant to be the smaller version of the Warhammer tabletop game, of the 40k big battles that they have. This is like a tiny skirmish version where you have maybe 5 to 10 models per side. But the rules were so overwhelming. Anyway, we got through a couple of these matches, and it was kind of fun. We both had fun. My son enjoyed it. And so we played a couple of these matches for a few weeks. And then it got me thinking, what if I went and bought the full starter set for the full Warhammer 40k game? That'd be fun, right? Yeah. Now I'm sitting here with a growing pile of sprues and terrain pieces. I have boxes of paints sitting here. There are Tyranids and more Tyranids. There's books. I am now swimming in Warhammer things, and I don't know what to do with it all. And I kind of regret it. I mean, I've spent a fortune on all of this stuff, including glues and paints and tools and models and books and all sorts of other stuff. And it's consuming every ounce of my waking being. I mean, I consume lore videos on YouTube. I'm reading books about the setting. I'm playing the game at home when I can. I'm dreaming about this stuff. I go to bed and I think about the different factions of Space Marine and all of the Xenos armies that they are, and what should I be buying next? It's utterly consuming, especially for someone with ADHD like me. But I also don't regret it at the same time, because despite the fact that I am swimming in sprues of unbuilt grey plastic and pieces of terrain and books and all sorts of other stuff, this has been a creative outlet for me for the last 4 months, 5 months, however long it's been. I have sat down at my desk and painted figures for hours and hours and just utterly enjoyed every minute of doing so. It gives me some way to let my brain decompress after a hard day at work. It means that I have something to focus on in my spare time that isn't just family commitments and, work-related tasks that consume my brain. I can come into here and I can just relax. I can sit and watch YouTube content and enjoy the lore of the setting. I can sit and read books about Lionel Johnson, the Primarch of the Dark Angels. I can do all of this stuff and just enjoy my time doing it. So while I have spent an utter fortune on pieces of plastic and all sorts of other stuff, it kind of is worth it, I guess. I mean, the other thing is, a month ago, I decided that it would be really cool if I could try and play the full game of Warhammer 40k with other people. And this is a big thing. I don't go and socialize with new people often. This is not a thing that I do. But I went online and I had a look, Warhammer 40k in the local area, and lo and behold, I found a community of tabletop wargamers literally 5 minutes around the corner from me that has been there for years and I didn't know it existed. These are people that play Dungeons and Dragons, Warhammer, all sorts of other tabletop games and card games. They've been on my doorstep this entire time, and if it wasn't for Warhammer, I would never have known. And so I reached out to them, I went and visited, and then I went back a second time and I played my first ever game of Warhammer 40k. And it was an utter blast. I mean, I got my ass handed to me, but it was a blast. I took my Tyranid army. I took this lovely flying Hive Tyrant model here, and the rest of all of my Termagants and Barbgaunts and whatever the hell they're called. My Tyranid army looked amazing on the table, despite the fact that only 5 of them were painted out of the 30 models that I was fielding that day. But it was so much fun. And this is something that I can see myself doing for a long time. I mean, I'm already obsessed with the Dark Angels. I went through so many lore videos trying to figure out what my next faction was going to be for my next army, whether it was going to be the Black Templars, who are on an endless crusade to purge the galaxy of Xenos and heretics, or whether it was going to be the shadowy Dark Angel cult-like army of the Space Marines. There were so many to choose from, and it is just an utter joy to consume all of this lore and make these decisions. And I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm going to be making some more content on this. So if there's something you're interested in, and maybe you're a Warhammer player yourself and you've experienced the utter overwhelming joy and satisfaction that it can bring, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know, like, what army are you playing? What game are you playing? Is it Age of Sigmar? Is it Horus Heresy? Is it 40k in general? Like, I want to hear from people that are going through this similar sort of revelation when it comes to Warhammer. And maybe you've been doing this for a long time. I know that I am very late to the party here, but I'm very, very glad that I finally showed up. So this is me just explaining to you where I've been for the last God knows how long and what's been occupying my brain space. And I'm hoping some of you will stay and join me for the ride. So until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.